I think it was big of Drake to invite them, and it was big of them to show up and had a good time. I mean, Rocky had a little kiss mark on his cheek. I'm home with the lipstick on my cheek. I've had a good time.
Rihanna and A$AP Rocky have been dominating the headlines. So for this week, I wanted to bring in a friend to get a guy's point of view. Of course, he needs no introduction. He is the man at E, Victor Cruz, Super Bowl champ, my friends for a long time, blah, 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 blah. So Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, friends of yours, people that you know, you guys intermingle in the same circle?
Absolutely. Yeah, we're friends. We've known each other for quite some time. Rocky's a friend for sure. Both of them are.
This is why I wanted you here, because I know you're uber popular and you might fall into this situation.
I thought it was attached with you, Rocky.
So here's the deal, okay? Rihanna and A$AP Rocky go to a party that Drake is hosting at Delilah's here in LA, the back room. You've been there, you know the vibe. But Drake invited them to come. What do you do in that situation? Or you might find yourself in that situation. I mean, come on, you and your ex, you guys ran through real small circles. If y'all run into each other, how do you handle that?
They're adults, right? And I think they both passed the age of being petty or bickering over, things like a previous relationship. I think it was big of Drake to invite them, and it was big of them to show up and had a good time. I mean, Rocky had a little kiss mark on his cheek. I'm home with the lipstick on my cheek. I've had a good time.
I would leave it there too. If she kissed me, I'm gonna just go ahead and be like, paparazzi, look, right here, right here, right here, right? At what point is it okay for your homeboy to date your ex?
It depends on the closeness I am with this homie. If he's like my everyday dude, we rock out, he's my homie. I don't think that Drake and A$AP were everyday dudes. I don't think they're guys that call each other every day, checking up on each other, seeing if they're, getting the vaccination or not.
We've seen pictures of them partying. We've been in places they've both been, concerts, vacations, and all of that. But this is kind of like that official coming out situation.
I don't know. I'm not sold on this being the official coming out party, mainly because of the photos. But like, if I'm going to announce that I'm with someone, I'm going to be a little closer to them coming outside of the door, right? I'm going to be at least holding a hand, a little bit more affectionate. If this is going to be something that we're going to announce, if we're cozy and comfortable, obviously the lipstick mark on the cheek is something. But I think on the exit vibe, I just would have been at least standing a little bit closer to my lady if we're walking outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chilly out here in LA. You might need an extra arm to snuggle next to as we get into the car.
Maybe that's what it was. His jacket was too puffy and her jacket was too big. They couldn't stand next to each other. What do you think about these two together?
I actually love them together. I think they're kind of perfect when you look at their styles and the way they are, their personalities and the way they conduct themselves and how they command the room. I think they're tailor-made for one another. And every time you see a photo of them together, it just makes sense. Obviously, the fans have been begging for this union for quite some time because they've done songs together. He's come out and, during performances and done their duets and songs that they've done together. So people have been seeing the dynamic and the energy for quite some time. But now that it looks like it's coming to fruition, fans are getting more and more excited. So I love them together, and I wish they have a formal announcement or come through holding hands. Give us something more.
I just have a superstition. I feel like once you post somebody on social media, you start claiming them, especially as a public figure, everything goes to hell. I gotta wait till I have the ring on my finger before I'm like,
but they're going to see you anyway. Aren't you guys going to go out together? I mean, at some point you think you're low, but you're not going to be low. Like, they're going to see you. They're going to get photos.
Yes, you don't put it out there. And if people see you, I'm not going to go running the other way, although I have been in that relationship too, where they're coming. It's like when you turn
the lights off. Way to live, Rocsi.
No, seriously, that's as they go everywhere. That's me. That's like I'm running away.
In because the book, where's he at? Is he here?
That's me. I swear to God, that's me. I don't want anybody in my business like that.
At least in my last relationship, I respected it so much that I didn't have a problem displaying it to the world. Yeah, we broke up, but I didn't care about everything that was being said or whatever people were hitting me up. It didn't have an effect on me because I was comfortable in both sides of it. Like, I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable with my decision making. I'm comfortable with all of it. So those things don't really affect me as much.
Let's just say A$AP Rocky is your BFF. Them two end up breaking up. You get your shot. She's like, I've been checking your salsa moves out for a very long time, Victor Cruz. But if you had your shot, does it not count because it's like, no, this is like the baddest woman in the world?
Now, if you're asking me per se, me, the guy that you're looking at on this screen, it doesn't matter if it's Rihanna, because you're a human being. I still want to operate on a human level. Like, even though, yes, you're one of the biggest pop stars, music stars, female artists of all time, maybe right under Beyonce, but I still want to have a human interaction with you. And because if we don't have that, there is no relationship. It doesn't matter. We'll be together for a month and it'll look great, and all my friends will be excited and want tickets to every show. But then after that, it's a wrap if you don't have that real connection. How much time could you spend with another person without that real connection? You'll get bored. You'll be over it. You'll be kicking him out of your house. You won't be washing his drawers anymore. I like someone to wash my underwear, Rocsi. I don't know if you know this. Underwears and socks are the two things that I don't know. I don't want to wash them. Like, my girl can be here to wash them. I have a lovely washer and dryer here.
You have a lovely washer and dryer that works very well, that you can put your own in it. That's why you're single, Victor. That's why you're single. Because you expected somebody else to wash your drawers and socks. And I know you. This is how well I know you.
Another person will actually wash them.
You get packs of white t-shirts and socks probably delivered to you every month, boxes. I have a feeling that you're buying them more frequently.
This is true.
You should just do a subscription to Undergarment. I feel like they have that out already. I'm sure you get some Savage, some Fenty Savage. I'm surprised you're not an ambassador yet. What happened?
I mean, we're speaking things into fruition. Should I model something now? Do I need?
No, Sarah, please. With that being said, my friend is single. You could slide into his DMs. I don't know if he's accepting applications, but just know top requirement is to wash his drawers.
And socks.
I'm done. I'm done.
There is a brand new episode of Necessary Realness every Saturday, so make sure you what? Subscribe.
And make sure that you check out all the other videos on the E! News YouTube channel, because they're all popping.